So speaking to this 32-hour work week that we have today, where we call it Flex 4, but we have our employees pay them for 40, but they work 32. And for many people, it's they take a Monday or a Friday off. So think about those good weeks that we might enjoy in the traditional jobs where we get a 3-day weekend. Those are great, refreshing weekends. Sometimes the Saturday and Sunday just isn't enough between chores and honey-do list and lawn mowing or whatever else you've got done. But most of our employees experience a 3-day weekend every weekend. They get that refresh every weekend. And others that are not doing that are flexing their time. I don't do the 3-day weekend, but I have the adaptability in my schedule to go for a long bike ride in the morning if I choose, or to leave early to go for a hike with my grandkids in the afternoon. And so we have the flexibility to work as it works for us. And so we did the pilot, and the pilot was truly a test. Leadership bought in, we're going to do this, we're going to give it a legitimate worldwide pilot. And again, this is flipping the mindset because they listen to the employees. And I joined at about the time the pilot was beginning, but we measured at the halfway point at the end very important metrics. We looked at engagement, we looked at mental health, physical health, we looked at burnout and stress, and we looked at productivity. And what we found was amazing at the midpoint. At the end, the survey was done by a third party so that we got candid feedback. All of those indicators were absolutely moving in the right direction. Engagement was up, work-life balance was up, happiness was one of the things we measured was up, burnout and stress were down. Obviously, hours worked per week were dramatically down, but productivity remained the same. And that's a huge success for us because when you're removing, a day of the week from the mix, you'd expect productivity to go down by 20%. It didn't. It stayed the same. And so for us, that was all the success we needed to see. We've recently embraced this globally as a permanent go forward program. So, but again, that's an example of that's the employees that asked for it. Meaning it wasn't like the leadership sat in a room and said, we ought to go with a 4-day work week. Employees were asking for something different. We listened, implemented, and it's been amazingly successful.